that the soffits are done, we need to put up some siding below the logs and below the drip edge. Brent already put the drip edge on this side and has now since realized, oh, I gotta take that off. So he went through the painstaking effort of putting it up and then realized that the siding has to go underneath it. So we have to cover up all that Superform paper, and the product we chose to use is a really easy one. We thought about putting stone up. It's pretty expensive. We thought about just a variety of different products. So then we found this one. It's just like a veneer plastic, but it looks fantastic. So it is Novik Stone dry stack, and this is what it looks like. But I will show you. We already did the other side. I got a little ahead of ourselves. We did this side because it's easier. We don't have to take the drip edge off. We still have to sand the bottom, well, all the logs, but the bottom log so we can put the drip edge on it. But we went ahead, I was nagging Brent, not gonna lie. Hair. We went ahead and put it up, and we think it looks fantastic down there. And when we get the drip edge on and that the logs sanded and stained and the drip edge on, because that would be the third thing, it's just finishes off the house quite nicely.
Hello everyone. It's kind of a gloomy day, but that's okay. It's not raining and the sun isn't beating down on me. But just to give you an idea what I'm up to today, sanding logs. So I've done this bottom one. Well, I still have to finish off a little bit there, but I've gone up to here and you can see the difference. I'm only doing this bottom log today, and then Miriam will be staining it here in sometime in the next hour or two. And then once that's done, I can, like, I've got the siding on the ICF for the foundation. I've got drip edge that attaches to the bottom of the logs and so it'll run any water that's coming in, it'll run it away from the cabin and into the drainage of the drain rock, as you see. So I'm going to put it on time lapse. Should probably take about another 15 minutes to do this one log.
Brent showed you, he sanded the bottom log. Such a messy job. And now I'm going to put some stain on it. And eventually we will get around to sanding and staining all the logs, but it's going to be a long process because it's such a difficult tool to operate. It's kind of big and clunky. It's one that Brent has to do by himself because I'm just not strong enough. So I'm going to do this up, and then we're going to put the drip edge on. We've already got the siding on, which looks fantastic. So the drip edge is just going to hang over that, so nothing will, I mean, really, in theory, nothing will drip down anyways, because we've got our overhang from our roof, but that's supposed to be there. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. It's basically for aesthetics, and also if there's any blowing wind or blowing snow that comes into the logs.
Oh, okay.
Runs down the logs.
All right, I'm gonna get this stain done. I just love the transformation from the sanded log to when the stain is on. We got a clear stain, so better get this done before this drizzle turns into rain and it's raining sideways.
Just thought I'd give you an idea of what the logs look like. We have over here the before. Well, before sanding, after sanding, and then over here, after stain.
It's a clear stain.
So it's a clear stain, yeah, and it just brings out the grain so much more. And when all of those logs are done, it's gonna look so gorgeous. I can't wait.
Get sanding, Brent.
Good morning, everyone. It's a nice, bright, sunshiny day here in the Kokanees. Anyways, the jobs today are basically finishing off the paneling for the foundation, the outside foundation on both sides of the cabin. The back, the ground level is high enough that I don't have to worry about putting any paneling down there. Once that's done, I'm going to spray foam underneath the edge of the logs all the way along, because there is just a little bit of a gap there. It's sitting on 3/4 inch plywood sheets that are about 3 inch wide all the way around. And then once that's done, I'm just going to fill in any gaps on here, across the back, and on down the other side. And once that's done, I've got drip edge that's going to be attached to the bottom of the logs all the way around, and then that will be done. Then the only thing I'll have to do is sand this outside fascia on each side and put up some eaves troughs. So I'm going to put up one 10-foot section on each side. That'll be a start, because I can do that by myself. And then I'm going to build the other roughly 29 and a half foot section. And then I'm going to get Miriam to help me with that probably in the next few days. Neighbor going kayaking. And yeah, it should go fairly well. Aside from that, I've got a couple other small jobs that I can do, but those don't really need filming. One involves a chainsaw and getting wood, which happens all the time around here, which is a good thing. I kind of like that.
the house is not perfectly matching to the pieces of material that we got. Occasionally we need to make a couple of cuts, and this is kind of like cutting the soffits.
Yeah, well, it's plastic. It's a mylar material. What I'm going to be doing now is this one piece. I have a couple pieces left over, so the sides are done on both sides, and right at the back it's going to be covered with gravel. Well, the sides are both done, and I've got them coming right to the back of the ICF, which is basically the foundation of the cabin. And on the back of the cabin, as you can see, I've got gravel there, and there's going to be a drip edge at the bottom of the logs, so I won't need to put any back there because the gravel is going to be going right up to the bottom of the drip edge. So what I'm going to be doing is just on the ends, I'm going to cut a piece here and a piece here. Well, cut this piece into 3, and one end will go on the far side, the other end will come on this side, and it will basically be the back of the cabin, so you can't see the corner of the ICF from the sides. It'll be almost probably like 90% covered, but that little bit, it'll be a little bit of aesthetics.
Yep.
And so I've just got to trim out 2 pieces, put them in there, and everything will be done there, and then I just have to spray foam and put drip edge up, and that'll be done.
Yay.
So
okay, let's see how does this material cut?
This stuff cuts, well, it is a plastic. This is the product here. It's a Novik stone, dry stack. It's about 1/4 of the cost of actual stone and mortar, so that's a no-brainer for me. I'm not a mason by any stretch of the imagination. So this is nice and easy. You just attach it with roofing nails and the holes across the top. The next piece, like here, just slides in together and locks together. Nice and neat. And it is plastic, so it is waterproof. It has drainage, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. And I cut it the same as the soffit material because I'm using vinyl soffits. So I just use the skill saw with the blade turned backwards, and I haven't had a problem. No
okay.
chipping or breaking stuff, and it cuts nice and smooth.
All right,
so
ready? Are we ready to cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta take a couple measurements.
Nice, nice edge there.
It's a straight edge.
And what are you attaching them with, Brent?
I already explained that.
Did
Roofing
you?
nails.
Okay. Apparently I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, just plain roofing nails, and since it's going into ICF, I don't need to hammer it in. I'm just pushing it in with my thumb, because it's ICF is styrofoam on each side with concrete in the middle, so it's very easy to install.
And then
if you're putting it on any other thing like wood or something like that, you'll have to actually use a hammer and bang them in. I don't believe you use screws. You just need something with a wide head on the top to hold it tight against the wall. So we're good.
And we're doing such a small area.
Yeah. That's one cut.
Oh,
and
your
my battery died.
Oh no!
Well, about 1.25 inches to go. So
okay, well,
I'll just fold that over. I'll just score it first and then fold it over.
okay.
I'll take care of that in a little bit. I'm going to go install this one right now. And
Oh, by the way, your laundry's done.
oh, you didn't move it over to the
No, I
dryer?
didn't, because you might have some things that need to be hung to dry. So
you're still recording too, right?
yeah. Yes.
So I do all the hard work and the laundry.
I do my own laundry. I just don't do Brent's laundry, because if I do, I might do something wrong.
Yeah, right.
So this is the product we're using, Novik Stone DS. It's a dry stack, and This is just a half a sheet. We don't have a full sheet anywhere.
Are you looking for the color?
Sure, what is the color?
The color is flint.
Oh, okay.
That's it right there. So this is basically one piece right here.
And I have seen on...
So it's staggered at both ends, so it attaches real
And
good.
I have seen a similar style of product in stone at the hardware store. But yeah, like Brent said, it's super, super expensive. And quite frankly, this is looking fantastic. I'm just going to show you. I'll show you the other side where the sun is. So it just comes in these boxes. It's pretty lightweight. And
very lightweight.
yeah, compared to stone. And look at it. So here's a full sheet right here. So when you stand back, it looks very realistic to me. And maybe some of you got more critical eye than I do. Yeah, so we had such a small section, and to tell you the truth, the bank account was getting a little drained. And I think it looks fantastic. Once we get the drip edge on there, we will be laughing. Oh, we need to move that light rope. So, very happy with our choices.
Well, I'm going to start this little recording session in the shade. Been working in the baking sun for about 45 minutes. And I was actually crawling around with my back on the gravel. So, had a hoodie on just for a little extra protection. So, what I've done today is finish off all of the drip edge. As yesterday I finished the siding on the ICF for foundation, and then I spray foamed everything underneath the bottom log all the way around to make sure there's no air gaps. And now this is it. I have done the drip edge all the way around. There's a little gap there, but I'm going to be filling in all those little spots. I'll be filling those in with some silicone just to make it nice and continuous for the water that's flowing off, or snow, or whatever that's blowing down there. Anyways, at the back here is all done as well. The gravel will be coming up to the bottom of that drip edge, so you will not see any of the ICF. So got it around here as well, all up and down. So that's one more job done. I really like that like the Novik stone. Novik stone is the name brand for the foundation siding there. I think it looks great. I'll get you with the sun behind you anyways. So that there's roughly a quarter of the cost, or a third of the cost of doing it with stone and mortar, which this I don't have to mix anything. I just put it up, tack it in, done. It's plastic, so it's all waterproof. I don't have to worry about it getting wet or cold or anything like that. There's no pressure on it. And yeah, everything's good. All done. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Bye-bye for now. The words are escaping me right now.
And corner pieces are needed because...
So, if you like what you...